Hey, what's up? My name is Kevin and I am the Helpful Hero, here to help you leverage the awesome power that is HubSpot. I've got yet another theme update for all of you Clean Pro users out there. This is version 72 and I'm excited to announce that there is going to be yet another new module that I'm releasing in this update. And actually it is a complete redesign of a very popular existing module that has been part of Clean for a very long time. And that is the number count up module, now just called the count up module. And I want to show you exactly how this new module works. And largely it's been based off of the feedback that I've gotten from people like you. So thank you. I always appreciate the feedback. That's what makes Clean Pro so awesome and has helped me make this one of the best, if not the best, theme on the HubSpot platform. Without further ado, let's check out this module by jumping straight into the CMS. Now you can see right down here, I've already got this count up module added, but all I would do is just pop on over here, type in count up, and it's this handy little guy that you're looking for. But let's go ahead and show you kind of what this is all about and some of the cool new updates that you can expect as you start to utilize this. So first things first, if you go under start here, you can easily set how many number counters that you want to show up in a given row. The one cool thing about this is you're no longer only able to add up to 4. You can literally add 12, however many that you want, which you can kind of see right down here. But right here is where you could just set how many you want to actually appear in a row. So if I hit 2, great, you're going to see right over here, there we have 2. So let's just pop this back up to 3, apply changes, and then look at a few other options. One of the features that you should be used to is the count up numbers only once. You can turn that on or off. And essentially what that does is when the numbers scroll into view, they're gonna do their little count animation. If you have this checked, they're only gonna do that once. Whereas if you uncheck it, anytime that module scrolls in and out of view or out and then back in view, it's gonna do the animation. So just something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and jump in and see a couple of the options here. First things first, obviously you can add your number. You have the ability to set the duration of the count. So say you want this one on the left to count faster or slower than the others, you can really just come in here, adjust the number of seconds so that you can just have something look a little bit more fluid. Next, you have the ability to have a complete rich text editor above and below the numbers. So if you wanted to come in here and add some sort of, headline, let's give this like an H3 and center this, you have a complete rich text editor, which means you have a lot of functionality to add in images or icons or any sort of formatting that you like that would sit right above whatever number that you have in that column. So let's just go ahead and erase that. Same thing goes for below. I just want to give you a ton of flexibility, but not only that, also give you some more flexibility on the right and the left-hand side of these numbers. One of the things with the older module is I kept getting requests for different symbols. It was like the number symbol or a % symbol, and people wanted it in different places. Now it's completely flexible and you can just go ahead and add whatever symbols or just normal text that you would want proceeding or preceding the number that's about to count up. So in this example, let's just do a $, for example. As we go down here, you can easily set the background color of what's gonna show up here, and then you can apply or unapply number formatting. And basically what this would do is this would remove that little comma if you have numbers that have multiple commas or at least more than one. You can remove those if you so choose. Just here to give you a lot of flexibility. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. We'll apply these changes and then look at a few other cool things. So right off the bat, one thing that you can tell is that little $sign's pretty small, but if you hop on over to the Styles tab, come into the Count Up, and then look at the fonts, you can really easily come and set either different fonts and or different font sizes for whatever that text might be. So in this case, I'd probably do something like 48, so it's a little bit more consistent. But this is great so that if you are utilizing text to lead into a number, not just a symbol, then you have a little bit more control of what that text is actually going to look like and appear like. As we go down, of course, you can add a border. So say we wanted to have like a nice little thin stroke and maybe some rounded corners. Let's give this 5 and apply those changes. Now we actually can start to kind of create these little containers to look a certain way. As we go down into the number formatting, this is where you're going to have options whether or not you want to show a decimal. So say we wanted 2 decimals, you can change that. And this is a really exciting part because this is something that I get requests from all the time. For those of you that are in countries rather, that use a separator sign, by that I mean this little comma that we use here in the US and other countries. If you use a dot instead, now you can go ahead and select that. So when I apply changes, that's actually going to show up correctly for whatever country that you're in and or you're building a multi-language page for. Of course, there's other card spacing and how these things align up, but some of those features I just showed you are really the cool step forward that we've made in this module, since it is one of the Clean Pro just mainstay modules that I myself get a lot of use of, and I know that many customers like yourself do too. There have been a few other updates related to Clean Pro. The video carousel has been fixed. I made a couple little improvements to the global header related to the overlap feature. And well, this update's pretty minimal. It's mostly just about this cool new module and allowing you access to it so you can start using it in place of the existing one or just start experimenting with it on different web pages of your own. With that, I'm out. Thank you so much for all of your support over the years and your feedback. Like I said earlier, it's that feedback that really makes the hugest difference in how I think about these modules and improving them so that they are ultimately flexible and useful for you. Okay, have a great day. Catch you in the next update. Bye.